you isolate and bring up that guy in the background?
Karen's got a sister. You remember Karen, the red-haired I've been dating. Got a sister, quite a looker, too. I thought maybe next Saturday night we could double date.
Thanks, Joe, but no thanks. Can we get a little like closer on the gun?
Scotty, look, I know how hard it hit you. I really do know, but you gotta start picking up the pieces.
How about focusing in just on the gun? Listen, Joe, I appreciate what you're trying to do for me, but really, I'm happy as I am.
Oh.
Just a close-up on the gun.
Sure, happy. Look, Scott, when the hobby starts becoming a lifestyle, it's time to hit the old psychiatrist's couch.
I think I've been had.
That looks like a 357.
Exactly what it is. A 357 Magnum circa 1980.
No, it can't be. No, that's impossible, Scotty.
No, it isn't. Look at the vented barrel. You get the swing-out cylinder.
Well, maybe, but...
There's no maybes about it. That's a 357 Magnum, a modern weapon. Could I have a copy of these pictures, please? There's something wrong here, Joe. I think I've been had.
If you've been had, then how about my spurs?
The damn thing is clearly marked 1886, and I'd say that was just about right.
There's no way you could have made a mistake.
Scott, you asked me to be thorough, and I was. I gave it the full works. Chemical tests, spectroscopy. This tin type is at least 100 years old, no doubt. What's the problem?
Look at the gun in that fella's hand.
Yes?
Suppose I were to tell you that it was a 357 Magnum revolver, made in 1980.
Scott, you could tell me that was an ice cream cone, and I wouldn't know the difference. What I do know is that this tin type is at least 100 years old.
Philosophers and scientists for centuries, including Einstein, have given us data which indicates that time itself one day might be manipulated. Now, we've explored the possibility of an advancement in weaponry in 1886 remaining undetected and unexploited, but we've discounted that as an impossibility. I promised you that today would be a departure. I think the way I explained it was we would have a mystery in history. Now, definitely had a mystery in history. Next time I give a history class, remind me not to do it in the physics building. You all have those folders in front of you that you've read containing my thesis. Are there any comments? Are there any questions? Should I interpret this as an awed silence?
Okay, Professor. You're joking, right? I mean, you got to be joking.
No.
Time travel? What is this, like April Fool's Day? Just late?
That's very funny, Frank. Are there any serious questions?
Yeah, can you take me back to last Saturday night?
Please don't.
You going somewhere, Mr. Stenman?
Professor, with all due respect, the hour is up. It was hard enough getting through the paper itself. If we're now going to sit here and analyze it, I got other classes to worry about.
I would have thought you'd been more receptive.
Receptive to logic, Professor.
All right, that's it for today.
Today, Prof, or tomorrow? Or yesterday?
Or last year.
That's very funny. It's a shame they don't give credits in cynicism.
Perhaps I should have not.
Who are you?
My name is Georgia Crawford.
What can I do for you?
I've come a long way to see you, Professor McKenzie. I've read your position paper. You and I are doing research along similar lines.
Is that so?
You're going to draw on me?
Of course not.
I'd like to see the actual tintype, please.
What tintype?
The one you have projected for your class.
Why do you want to see it?
I am someone who shares your obsession with the Old West. I'm fascinated with your thesis. I need to use some of your research to balance my own. Professor McKenzie, I believe you.
You're from the East, right?
Sorry?
I know a little bit about accents. You're from the East, right?
Right. Yes, the East. You ran the usual tests?
Spectroscopic, particle delineation, fiber examination.
That was a waste of time.
I beg your pardon?
Well, tintype's obviously authentic. Here, look at these shadows.
What about them?
Well, contemporary camera always puts the flash next to the lens. But in those days, they held the flash pan this high, which would tend to foreshorten shadows. See? You didn't notice that?
Of course I noticed that, Miss Crawford. I have those pictures memorized. The shadow is obviously foreshortened.
Good. Then we're thought parallels.